And I think that, you know, one of the reasons we succeeded with the debt relief that Nigeria got from the Paris creditors was because we had the MDGs. And that's, I think, why, you know, reappointment upon reappointment for different presidents for me was that the MDGs spelt this, you know, long term that no one would argue was a good thing.
I would add something. It was also caused by another Nigerian woman.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I was on the other side of the table of Ngozi for that negotiation,
yes.
and my goodness, she carried the water for Nigeria.
She did. She did, but she also brought about, and I think, you know, those of you in the room that might remember when we argued our policy support instrument. For the first time, one of the indicators there was the MDGs. It was incredibly difficult to get that past you, but she did. And I think it was one of the best things that happened, because every time we came to measure what we were doing, whether it was with data or the results and the impact, that indicator was up there, and they were asking, so on the MDGs, what have you done in terms of achieving results with the, you know, delivery of water to people and hospitals and schools? It is important that we are looking at the public resources are always going to be important, and so is ODA and the private sector. But I think we still haven't yet got the solutions, so I hope that the work that we do together will open up that space to think more of how to leverage that, how to bring that in. I mean, as I was coming up from New York, some of the concerns that came from the meetings that we had in China just recently, and the reports that we have, the debt issues are really big. I mean, having experienced what it was to Ngozi to get debt relief, and it took her a few years to convince people. We're now back again in my country with a level of debt that is worrying, but it's happening all over. Africa. Is that the way we want to go? And I think that we really need to sit down and have a better conversation about all the asks of a growing economy that needs to be inclusive. It needs to succeed because stability is needed more than ever today.